like this setup here on Tesla. Draw it up real quick. We don't run out of time here. The 9 on the, we got a nice move yesterday. The 9's caught up. We got a little gap, but not much, right into all-time highs basically. And then a pull back into this 9 right here. So this is the spot for the long right here. I like it. I think it still could have plenty of momentum. If it can't hold this the 484, it's coming back down to here. So there will be no, I'm gonna be all out this position, my swings, everything. If we break 484, and if we do pull back and I get a good long on here, I'll be nothing stubborn and hanging on, cutting that sucker under that 484. It needs to hold. We're gonna go all the way back to the 20 at least, 467, 468, somewhere in that neighborhood. So that's Tesla. I'll definitely be watching this at the open. It's probably about all that I'll trade. That's it right there, boy. That was the entry. I'm still typing in different strikes. Well, I'm gonna wait here. Now I'm waiting for this candle to close. There's no way I'm buying this shit up here. We'll let this 496 area print or not print. Could already been taking profits and just hanging out. Now, that's what hesitation does for you. If you were looking at it and you didn't take it, it's exactly what it does. I just didn't get my strikes out here. But I was trying to get the 500s up just to pull the trigger on those real quick, but I'm not too late. So I'm looking at the 490s now. I'm looking at the 500s, and I'm even interested in the 520s, but not tomorrow's expiration. It'd be next week's. But no FOMO here. Let it close and let this candle pull back. I'm gonna get me a good 5-minute setup. We could stop right here. Pull back nicely. Yes, if we can get up and break and close over the pre-market highs and all, yeah, exactly. Might get a good trade up there. And then it's risky up. It's risky. I mean, that 490 to 500 is a quick $10 pop. It's a good place to take some profits. Maybe hang on to it, please, with a flat stop. But buying up here, you're just absolutely screwed. So whatever you do, don't touch anything here. Let's let the candle close, and we can't get over the 9. So here's what I'm watching right here. Okay. I like the top of the hour. I'm going to be patient here. We got the 920 cross on the 5-minute, right? And you can see no one's buying over that 9. So what does that look like? What needs to close this gap, which it did on the 60 right here. But we still got the 9 down here at 484. So see, there's a nice setup right there on the 15. There's coming up right here. There's a nice setup on the 5. Now see, this is the little trade that I took yesterday, right? But right there in that pullback, that's the one I took yesterday. But yesterday we got a nice big hard wash down to close the gap. We got a nice big wick down to the level we wanted, pulled right back up. I'm not trusting this 500. This is all-time highs. Today is different. We just got through with a giant move, right? We got a nice 100-point move yesterday. Well, not quite 100, but 60. A nice big move. This is the day after a nice big move. It's not the same trade as it was yesterday. So just be patient. We'll get a good setup here. Watch. I feel like the price action here, it's looking like it wants to pop, right? We're hanging in this 500 to 490, this $10 range, doing some nice consolidation here. We got that pullback into this 490. It gives me that itchy trigger finger, if we were in within 10 minutes, I would have pulled the trigger on that, but we're not. So I'm going to give it another 5 minutes or so. These 5-minute candles are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, right? We're tightening up. Maybe we get one more pop to the downside here before the top of the hour. I'm going to pick some up here. Order filled. It's going to break, so tight stop, but I'm going to get something going here. It's not going to give me the pullback I was looking for in the first minute. But if we don't break this high here, it's probably going to sell off, so tight stop. There we go. Tesla, let's go, baby. 490. Come on, 500. Look at that. 200,000 shares at 500. My contracts are ripping faces off here. Look at this 240,000 contracts. Look at that target on 15-minute, man. Just hit that target, calculated target to the penny. We've tapped 506. I would imagine we're going to get some kind of pullback. So I'll be watching for this. I'm going to take a little profits. I paid myself a little bit. So I've got these swings on, right? So I don't need to, the swings are looking just beautiful, man. So I don't need to be as risky here with the strike that I got this morning, right? So I'm paying myself. I got a little bit off up in that strength, and I got a little bit off there. I'm gonna look to maybe add or just get a stop under the 500. So if we pull back under 500, we need to hang on to this thing. We need to hang on to this 500. Tesla kind of hanging out up here, waiting for that 5-minute or 30-minute setup. Consolidation around this area is not a bad thing at all. It's a nice, healthy thing. I don't see a reason to be out of this. How about that calculated level there, that 506, eh? Printed a bunch and then pulled back. I'm glad I took a little profits. I got a profit stop in place for the last, for what I have left here. I almost got stopped out there, but I'd like to stay in it with what I have left, but it's hard when you get flushes like that, So profit stops in place, but I've taken some profits. I'm not going to add, but I still have my other two swings on, my other two strikes. So, I've locked in some gains on today's strike. If we pull back and I get stopped out, I'm taking off the higher risk trade and I'm hanging on to the ones that are still nice and in the money, right? So it's a solid plan. I'm not going to let this go against me and take money off the table. Come on, Tesla. Hold that 500 flag here. Let's go to 506. Flag up to 506 again. Hang in there. I don't know, man. I got my stop in place here on Tesla. I'm not taking any more risk on. If things pull back too hard, it's going to take me out, but I really don't want to be taken out here. This is just a consolidation phase here. And I think, the hourly's looking really good. It's probably going to take, top of the hour, but it's holding up. No one is selling here. So, this is pretty good here. 9:30, Tesla hanging in there, riding that 5-minute 9 all morning. We'll close this next 30-minute candle here. We got a nice target right up around 520 on the 30-minute. Booyah.